Hello everyone, today we will do class 10th chapter 4th quadratic equation exercise 4.2. In this video we will solve question number 2 to 6th of this exercise. So let us start with question number 2. Question number 2 is solve the problems given in example 1. Now example 1 is given on page number 71 and 72 of your book and it has two parts. So let us see the first part. John and JIVANTI together have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each and the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. We would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. Now in this example on your book it is solved. This problem is solved and then they have formed this equation. Now here in this exercise, in this question, we have to solve this equation. Now see, we will use the same method as we have discussed in question number 1 of this exercise, that is splitting the middle term. We need two numbers whose sum is minus 45 and whose product is 324. The numbers are minus 36 and minus 9. Now if we will add them, minus 36 and minus 9, we will get minus 45, and minus 36 multiplied by minus 9 will be 324. So we will write it like this: x square minus 36x minus 9x plus 324 equals to 0. So x is common, x minus 36, and from the next two term minus 9 is common and we will get x minus 36. So from these two terms x minus 36 is common, from here x is left and from here minus 9 is left. So we can put both this term equal to 0, that is either x minus 36 is 0 or x minus 9 is equal to 0. So x is 36 and x is 9. That means two of them are there. If one of them is having 36 marbles, the other will be having 45 minus 36. So that will be 9 marbles. And if the other is having 9, the first John is having 9, the other will be having 45 minus 9, that is 36 marbles. So they have 36 and 9 marbles. So that their sum is 45. In total they have 45 marbles. Now we have second part of this question. A cottage industries produces a certain number of toys in a day. The cost of production of each toy in rupees was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. On a particular day, the total cost of production was 750. We would like to find out the number of toys produced on that day. So similar to that, the first part, this is solved in your book and they have formed this equation. So we need to find, or we need to solve this equation here. So what we will do, the numbers will be, this splitting the term will be like this: minus 30x and minus 25x. Now see how this is minus 30, minus 25 is minus 55, and when we will multiply minus 30 and minus 25, we get 750, this 750. Now x is common, x minus 30, from here 25 is common, so x minus 30 is left. So from here x minus 30 is common, x minus 25, so x minus 30 is 0 or x minus 25 is 0. So x is equal to 30 and x is equal to 25. So that means both the answers are correct. So that we would like to find out the number of toys produced. So the answer, two answers are there. Number of toys produced will be equal to 30 or it can be 25 also. So now we have third question. Find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. So we will start with, let the numbers are x and 27. 27 minus x. Since the sum is 27, so if we are taking one number to be x, the other number will be 27 minus x. Now their product is given to be 182. That is, when we multiply them, when we multiply x and 27 minus x, the answer is 182. So when we will just multiply it, we will get 27x minus x square. X into x is x square. 182 we can take to this side. So it will be like this. So the equation will be like this. And we can say that the first term is negative. So we can multiply the whole equation by minus, or we can change the sign of the equation. So it will be like this. The positive will become negative and negative will become positive. Now we have to find two numbers whose sum is minus 27 and product is 182. The numbers are minus 14 and minus 13. Minus 14 minus 13 is minus 27, and when we will multiply them, that is 14 into 13 or minus 13 into minus 14, it will be 182. X is common, x minus 14, minus 13 is common, x minus 14. X minus 14 is common. From here x minus 13 is left. So x minus 14 is 0 or x minus 13 is 0. So x is 14 or x is 13. So if we will take x is equal to 14, the other number is 27 minus x. So it will be 27 minus 14, that is 13. If we will take x is equal to 13, the other number is 27 minus x, that is 27 minus 13. It will come out to be 14. So the numbers are 13 and 14 in both the cases. So we can write the required numbers are 13 and 14. Now let us solve question number 4. Find two consecutive positive integers, sum of whose squares is 365. Now by consecutive positive integers, we mean the numbers that are coming together. For example, 10 and 11 are consecutive numbers. 15 and 16 are consecutive numbers. So we will start with let the consecutive positive integers are x and x plus 1. As I have told you, if 1 is 15, other will be its next number, consecutive number. That will be 15 plus 1, 16. So consecutive numbers are taken like this. Now they are saying sum of, that is when we will add what? Whose square? Sum of their squares. That means squaring the numbers and then adding. The sum is 365. Now let us solve this. This is x square, and here we will use the identity a plus b whole square, which is a square plus b square plus 2 into a into b. So this will be equal to x square plus 1 plus 2x. 365. Let us take it here. So its sign will change. So 2x square plus 2x, now minus 365 plus 1 will be minus 364. As you can see, each term is a multiple of 2. So we can divide each term by 2. So we will get x square here, x here, and 182 here. Now we have to split this middle term to solve this. It will be 14x minus 13x. 14 minus 13 is 1. We need 1 here, and 14 multiplied by minus 13 is minus 182. So it will be like this. So we can take x common, x plus 14. If we will take minus 13 common, x plus 14. So x plus 14 and x minus 13. So we will get x plus 14 equals to 0, x minus 13 is equal to 0. From here x will be minus 14 and x is equal to 13. Now we have to reject this value as they need consecutive positive integer, and this is negative. So rejecting x is equal to minus 14 as we need positive integers So we have x is equal to 13 and x plus 1. The next number, that will be 13 plus 1. It will be equal to 14. Therefore, the numbers are 13 and 14. Let us now do fifth question. The altitude of a right triangle is 7 cm less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 cm, find the other two sides. Now that means we have a right triangle. So let us make a right triangle over here. Now which they have given the hypotenuse is 13. So this is 13. Now altitude of a right triangle is 7 cm less than its base. If we will take this base to be x, altitude will be x minus 7. Altitude of right triangle is 7 cm less than the base. So we can write let base equals to x. Then altitude will be equal to x minus 7 and hypotenuse is given to be, it is given to be 13 cm. Now we can use the Pythagoras theorem here. So by Pythagoras theorem, we have x square plus x minus 7 square is equal to 13 square. Square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of other two sides. This is Pythagoras theorem. So x square as it is, and here we will use the identity of a minus b whole square, which is a square plus b square minus 2 into a into b, and 13 square is 169. X square plus 49 minus 14x is equal to 169. So this is 2x square minus 14x plus 49 minus 169 equals to 0. 2x square minus 14x. Now this will be minus 120, 169 and minus 169 plus 49. So, and now again we can see that each number is a multiple of 2. So we can divide each term by 2. So we are left with x square from here, 7x from here and 60 from here. Now we need two numbers whose sum or difference is 7, minus 7, and product is minus 60. And the numbers will be minus 12 plus 5. See? Minus 12 plus 5 is minus 7 and minus 12 into 5 is minus 60. So x is common, x minus 12, 5 is common, x minus 12. So x minus 12 and x plus 5 equals to 0. X minus 12 equals to 0, x plus 5 equals to 0. X is 12 and x is minus 5. Now this we have to reject as it is a negative term, and this represents base, altitude or any length of a triangle. When it represents length, it cannot be negative. So we will reject it. So what we will get, base that we have taken x comes out to be 12 centimeter, and altitude that we have taken x minus 7, this is 12 minus 7, it comes out to be 5 centimeter. Now the sixth question, a cottage industries produces a certain number of pottery articles in a day. It was observed on a particular day that the cost of production of each article was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day. If the total cost of production on that day is rupees 90, find the number of articles produced and the cost of production of each article. So let the number of articles produced equals to x. Now cost of production. So let us read the question once again to find the cost of production. What they have given, it was observed on a particular day that the cost of production of each article was 3 more than, that is plus 3, twice the number of articles produced on that day. If the article produced are x, so cost of production will be 3 more than twice the number of article produced. Now this is the number of article produced and this is the cost of production of each article. So when they are multiplied, we will get the total cost of production on that day. That is x multiplied by 2x plus 3 will be 90. So 2x square plus 3x minus 90 equals to 0. Now we need two numbers. When we will solve this by splitting the middle term, we need two numbers whose product is 2 into minus 90. See, 2 multiplied by minus 90, that is minus 180, and sum or difference is 3. The numbers will be 15x minus 12x. See, 15 minus 12 is 3 and 15 into minus 12 is minus 180. So from here x is common, so 2x plus 15 is left. From here we can take common to be 6. Minus 6 will be common, so we will get 2x. 6 into 2 is 12 and here we will get plus 15 because minus 6 plus 15 is minus 90. So x minus 6 and 2x plus 15 equals to 0. X minus 6 equals to 0. 2x plus 15 equals to 0. X is equal to 6 and x is equal to minus 15 by 2. Now we have to reject this answer. Why? Because x represents the number of articles. When we say number, how many articles are produced, it should always be a number, a natural number. Number of articles produced, number when we count a number. It cannot be negative. It cannot be a fraction. So the number of article produced, which is represented by x, will be 6. Therefore, number of article produced will be equal to 6 and cost of each article will be equal to 2x plus 3, that is 2 into 6 plus 3, that is 12 plus 3, and the answer will be 50.